Hey everybody, it's J here, back again with another video, and today we are reacting to some more scary animated horror stories. Now, I want to say before we start watching this that sorry, there might be a really bad echo when you're watching this video, but you should still be able to hear what's happening in the animation and what you can hear. So yeah, let's hop right into the video. Now, this first one we're reacting to is called Home Invasion Horror Stories Animated. This one was uploaded by Llama Arts. So let's hop right into this.
It was a cold, foggy evening when I contacted a close friend of mine to stay at my place for the night. Both of us were only 10 years old at the time, and my parents were often at work until midnight, so I was usually alone with nothing to do except watching a television show or reading a book. My friend Alex had agreed to come over and brought a game of Monopoly to pass him the time. I also asked if he was interested in going to explore an abandoned subway station 3 miles away.
Bad
He
idea.
seemed excited at first, so we planned to go on the trip in the morning. I remembered that the subway dated back to the mid-1920s and became abandoned in 1932 after the market crash in 1929. I was very fascinated about its history, but never got the chance to go inside after my parents had warned me not to enter. As I quietly slept in my bed, I heard what sounded like a gunshot coming from the forest behind the house. Both of us woke up, frightened after what we had heard, and I told my friend not to worry as hunters tend to go into the forest on frequent occasions, but when I checked the time, it was 11:39 p.m. This seemed very unusual as hunters only came into the forest between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. I looked at Alex and decided to get out of my bed, intending to look through the window and spot for anyone in the forest. The darkness clouded my vision, so I was unable to see anyone in the forest. I turned around and looked at Alex again, when suddenly I heard the front door squeak open. Chills went down my spine. Both of us quietly moved to the bathroom, locked the door, and kept the light off. It was the only safe place in the house. Both of us were terrified as we desperately tried to keep as calm as we could. We heard footsteps getting louder and louder until they stopped in front of the bathroom door. And then this is when the most terrifying sound forced my heart to almost burst. Both of us screamed as the person chopped the door to pieces. It was pitch black inside the room, making it hard to find the vent, and by the time I spotted the vent, the person behind the door had made a hole big enough for us to see him. The man adorned black leather and was wearing a plague doctor mask. I scurried back to the vent, but it was too high above the floor for us to reach it, so Alex told me to go first because he was the strongest. He lifted me up on his shoulders, allowing me to open the vent and crawl inside. When I looked at the door again, the man had managed to fit his arm through the hole and reached for the lock. I quickly grabbed Alex's hand, but struggled to pull him up into the vent. "Alex!" I shouted, and began going after him. I pursued the figure until I was led to the abandoned subway deep within the forest. It was chilly and foggy, meaning that I could only see objects within a range of 5 or 6 yards. Inside the subway was a pool of freezing cold water. It was so dark that I couldn't see anything. I had to rely on listening to the screams from Alex and track the source. As I slowly walked through the subway, I was now struggling to breathe under the intense stress and fear of the situation. I called, but there was no response. I continued walking through the water until the exit was no longer visible. I was now experiencing a massive panic attack. I had lost track of Alex, and I had no idea where I was or how to get out. Where are you, Alex?
Oh, God, no. On October 19, 1983, Alex was confirmed dead after he was found inside a ticket office hanging from the ceiling. Dang, man. His closest friend still remains missing. Wow, dude. That was a plot twist right there. Dang, man. Alright, let's watch the next video. Dang. Now this next one we're reacting to is called RIP Wabbit Season. And there's actually two parts to these. So basically, what the story is that MeatCanyon made a video, and Warner Brothers copyrighted it, and then it got taken down. I was gonna react to it, but then I watched it like off camera, but it's super inappropriate, like kind of way too inappropriate for my channel. So yeah, if you guys want to go watch, I'll leave a link to the video in the description below, the original Wabbit season. But we're just gonna watch this one, and just let's hop right into this. Warner Bros. Entertainment has legally claimed my parody video Wabbit season. You two within 3 hours side to side with Warner Brothers.
Through the hands of greed, he was
I
taken
hate
from
the
us.
edit and anyone that
Warner
watched
Brothers
last
brought
time.
down the force of God on our poor little rabbit. He was just a little rabbit.
Though the day of reckoning has been brought upon
That's all,
us,
folks.
I feel our little bunny has been taken someplace new. Someplace where he can finally see perfection.
I want the blood of those who have taken so much from us. Frustration and pain is all I feel.
When will this tyranny end?
I hate that guy so much.
He was one of us,
Courage.
but now he is just a memory.
Look at
How do we
Powerpuff
move on
Girls.
from this pain? This excruciating hole that has been made in our lives?
Do I look like a real boy, Papa? He never got to try my Big Mac. Though he is gone, he will live
Yeah, I
on
remember the
with our
first
memories.
episode.
The way he made us laugh. The way he brought us together. He is the first to fall. And at any moment, one of us can be next. So live for today. And just be thankful that so many people wanted to watch him, laugh with him, and come together because of him. But the biggest reason, the one that gives all of this purpose, is that since he was legally claimed by Warner Brothers Entertainment, it is officially canon that Bugs was a struggling rapist all along.
I am still struggling to realize why they would want to legally fight for that.
I mean, legally, they did that to themselves.
I bet those stupid bastards didn't even watch the video.
To be fair, they've only been around for 97 years. They're probably still developing good business practices.
Goodbye, my sweet, long-eared friend.
Parody of Warner Brothers Wabbit season. Dang, man. Thank you who shared and liked Wabbit season. That was pretty good. I like that one. Alright, now let's go into let's hop right into our last video for today. Now this last one we're reacting to is only actually 18 seconds long. It's also made by MeatCanyon. It's called Little Pig, Let Me In. 3 little pigs. So yeah, let's just watch this real quick. Here we go.
Little pig, let me in.
Go away, Wolf. I don't want you here.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
I said no, Wolf.
Then I'll huff.
No, Wolf.
And I'll puff.
Please, Wolf, no, you're scared.
And I'll eat you where you stand, you fat fucking pig.
Bro, dang. Alright, that's what we're ending it on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, punch that notification bell in the face so you guys get notified every time I post a brand new video. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.